What is Clover? You might not be aware of this, but one of the most important aspects of you is something that you aren't even generating money off of. To clarify, I am not referring to the act of selling your kidneys. In this context, I am referring to your private information. On an annual basis, businesses generate millions, if not billions, of dollars from the sale of individuals' personal information. For the purpose of selling their wares to you, businesses are eagerly awaiting the opportunity to learn about your preferences in terms of what you buy and what interests you have. Despite the fact that your information is incredibly valuable, businesses are generating money off of it while you are not financially benefiting from it. Wouldn't it be wonderful if you could use the information you have to your advantage and make something of value? Nevertheless, Clover recognized an opportunity for precisely this, and as a result, they developed a solution that makes use of your information in order to assist you financially. We will go into the specifics of this later on. Cash advances, also known as paycheck advances, are simply small loans that are offered to you in order to access cash and are paid back once your paycheck arrives in a few days. The Clover app leverages the money that it receives from the utilization of your information in order to provide its clients with paycheck advances. In order to make money off of you, other sites that offer cash advances typically charge interest and fees, but Clover does not do all of that. The cash advances that Clover provides, which they refer to as boosts, do not incur any interest charges, and there are no additional fees that are not disclosed. When it comes to cash advances, Clover does not check your credit score at any point during the application process. If you have poor credit, Clover is an excellent software for obtaining a rapid cash advance, which will allow you to get the money you require. How does the Clover app work? In order to get started with Clover, you will be required to fill out some information and integrate your checking account in order to receive money through a wire transfer. For the purpose of assisting you in getting started with your personal profile, you will be asked a few questions. Clover emphasizes that this information is not shared with anyone else and that it is not sold to anyone else. Moreover, they reassure you that you are able to remove your information in the event that you choose to discontinue using Clover. Approximately 24 to 48 hours after everything has been set up, you will be ready to use Clover. Simply put in a request for a boost of the amount of money you require if you are in a bind for cash or if you are attempting to avoid going over your account's limit. The money should arrive within 1 to 2 days at no cost, but it can be placed within 2 to 6 hours for a price that extends from $4 to $15. After you receive your next salary, you will be required to make a repayment of the amount that you have been boosted. Once you have received your paycheck, you will be required to repay the $100 that you have advanced with Clover. However, you will not be charged any interest or fees for this transaction. When you receive your paycheck, the money will be deducted from your bank account automatically, and the date on which you are required to refund the money cannot be extended. How much money can I get with Clover Boost? When it comes to the amount of money that may be obtained through the Clover app, there is a lack of clarity. Clover offers on its website that you can get $100 in between your paychecks if you qualify for the offer. You may get an advance $250 by downloading Clover, which advertises itself on the Apple App Store. The fact that Clover claims that you can get an advance of $500 from the Google Play Store makes the situation even more perplexing. In that case, what is the correct information? If Clover is anything like other payday advance applications, you will most likely only be able to begin with a $100 advance, and you will not be able to immediately advance $500 into your account when you first sign up for it. However, by collecting points with Clover, you can increase the maximum boost that you are allowed to use. By engaging in activities such as watching advertisements, completing surveys, scanning receipts, or recommending friends and family to the Clover app, users can earn points on the Clover platform. There is an additional $1 that might be boosted to you for every 30 points that you have acquired with Clover. How does Clover make money? Even while Clover appears to be really fantastic for the client, the question remains, how does Clover make money? Now, what is the catch? You may recall that we indicated previously that Clover assists you in maximizing the value of your data, which is typically not compensated for by firms. In part, this is how Clover generates revenue for themselves. In the process of creating an anonymous customer profile with Clover, the fundamental information that you fill out is nevertheless sought after by a number of businesses. Afterwards, Clover strikes an agreement with these businesses to advertise certain advertisements to you. These are the same advertisements that can earn you points. Due to the fact that your profile is anonymous, these advertisers are totally unaware of who you are, save for the most fundamental facts. After that, Clover steals a portion of the advertisement review for himself. Despite the fact that this may appear to be suspicious to you, you should be aware that Clover would not be able to provide the fantastic cash advances if it did not make money from these adverts. There is a guarantee that Clover will never disclose any of your information. You have the ability to instruct Clover to delete all of your information, even if you are concerned about it. As we will see in the following part, Clover is a secure platform for the protection of your personal information. Is Clover legit? Given the fact that Clover is a very new and relatively modest product, it is only logical to wonder whether or not Clover is a scam or a legitimate product. To put it succinctly, Clover is a genuine solution that safeguards both you and your information by utilizing some of the most cutting-edge security protocols now available on the internet. When it comes to the protection of your information, Clover claims that 256-bit encryption is in place. What does this entail in its entirety? In order to save you from the technical jargon, we will provide you with an answer that is simple to comprehend. In the event that the most powerful supercomputer in the world were to attempt to decipher the information you have provided, it would take it millions of years before it came to the correct conclusion. If you do not want to live for millions of years, then it is highly likely that your personal information will be secure with Clover. Your information is taken extremely seriously by Clover, and in order to ensure that it is secure, the company employs some of the most cutting-edge security technology available. Requirements for Clover. Despite the fact that joining up for Clover is a relatively simple and quick process, there is no assurance that you will be eligible for cash advances obtained through Clover. If you want to acquire a paycheck advance from Clover, in order to do so, you and your bank account will need to fulfill a number of requirements. The following are the prerequisites. In the event that Clover does not operate with your bank account, you will be unable to use Clover. Clover is only compatible with certain bank accounts. Account is 2 months old. You get paid to this account. Paycheck is more than $250. Have received more than 3 paychecks to your account. The 3 most recent deposits have remained consistent throughout the past 60 days. It is possible that your request to utilize Clover's product will be denied if you are paid in a manner that is inconsistent and varies in amount, such as an individual who drives for Uber or Lyft. Deposits come from one employer. On a weekly or every 2-week basis, deposits are made. No deposits from cash advances, ATMs, or money transfer apps. It is necessary that accounting be in good standing for the preceding 3 months. Before you apply for a cash advance from Clover, your account must not be in the negative for a period of 90 days on end. Pros and cons of Clover. Are you still on the fence about whether or not you want to utilize Clover? So that you may have a better knowledge of Clover, let's take a look at both its positive and negative aspects. Pros. There is no interest and there are no costs associated with Clover's cash advances. Unless you want to hurry up the delivery of your cash, you will not be charged any additional money. Clover is a fantastic software that offers a feature that is absent from a great number of other cash advance applications. The use of Clover might be advantageous to you as well as cost-effective. There are other apps that need you to jump through a lot of hoops in order to get access to bigger cash advance amounts. This app allows you to effortlessly increase the amount of your salary advance. Other applications will demand you to have already obtained a significant number of cash advances before they will provide you with an additional $100 or so. There is a strong argument that Clover makes it more simpler to raise the limit of your cash advance. You can gain access to a significant amount of additional cash by performing simple actions that you currently perform, such as scanning your receipts, watching advertisements, and taking out surveys. Cons. Does not contribute to the development of your credit score. One of the negative aspects of Clover's cash advances is that they do not contribute to the development of your payment history, which means that even if you pay back the money that you owe, your credit score will not improve. Although Clover's boost is not legally a loan and does not contribute to the development of your credit score, other cash advances from other apps that are comparable to Clover's do contribute to the development of your credit score when you repay them. Although Clover does not check your credit score, they also do not begin the process of building it. The use of Clover will not improve your credit score in the long run. Thus, if you already have a poor credit score, you will continue to have a poor credit score after beginning to use it. In the event that you are having difficulty repaying your cash advance, you will not be able to extend your payment to a later date, unlike with Possible, which allows you to do so. In a similar vein, you are not authorized to choose the day on which you wish to repay your cash advance. Customers who are already having trouble making payments due to the fact that they are living paycheck to paycheck are subject to these conditions, which are excessively and unreasonably stringent and do not provide any room for failure. On a number of different app stores, Clover has received a favorable rating of approximately 4.7 or 4.8 stars out of a possible 5, with thousands of users also providing ratings and reviews. Customers who have left good reviews are really satisfied with Clover and the ease with which they may begin using the platform and obtain their cash. Among these reviews is one that was written by Simone Isaacs, who writes, "I don't give out ratings for applications very often, but I feel that the entire Clover crew deserves a major shout-out. I was able to sign up and verify my account without any difficulty, without any interruptions, and immediately. Additionally, I was eligible for a $100 advance right away, which is something that I have never experienced with any other app that is comparable to this one that I have tried. This was money that I desperately needed at this moment. It is very much appreciated, Clover. Very well done."